And we're back with some more NBA trivia. And today's topic, we're going to be asking 10 questions about LeBron James' career, right? Do you really know LeBron James' career? Some questions will be fairly easy. Some questions will be super difficult. I guarantee you, most of you, 95% of you, actually maybe 100% of you that watch this video will not get every question right. So make sure to stick around till the end of the video to make sure you get the answer to these questions. I'm not going to put them in between because we want to have some fun with it, right? Give you some time to think about it. So number one, how many consecutive finals appearances has LeBron James made? Should be an easy one, right? Should be a cakewalk, right? Should be a cakewalk. Remember, you're a true NBA fan, right? You should know how many consecutive finals appearances LeBron James has made. Number two, question number two. I'm not gonna give you too much time to sit on that one. That was an easy one. This one, maybe easy, maybe not. How many times has LeBron James and Kevin Durant matched up in the NBA playoffs, including this season? This season counts as well in 2026, as you know. How many times has LeBron James and Kevin Durant matched up in the NBA playoffs? All right. So those two, okay. You a true NBA fan, right? You ain't just start watching the NBA in 2016 when Steph Curry just started wilding out. You know your little stuff. It's a lot of LeBron James NBA playoffs questions. What does that mean? LeBron James going to the finals this year and winning it. I'm a Luka fan. I ain't a LeBron fan, but they on the same team. So, we got to show LeBron some love. Which NBA team or teams has eliminated LeBron James the most in the NBA playoffs? All right, now let's go to question 4. Which player has played the most playoff games against LeBron James? Might be who you think it is. Might be who you think it is. If you really sit down and think about it, you just haven't started, like you weren't one of those NBA fans that just came in 2020, 2016. You might get it if you really think about it, right? Really, really think about it. So, next one. Which NBA franchise does LeBron James have the most playoff series wins against? So exclusively playoff series, right? And if you was growing up around my time, around my age, I'm 29, you should definitely know this one, right? But if not, you might have to think about it. Man, been in the NBA for how many years? This is his 23rd season? A lot of years. So go for it. Now is when the questions get a little bit more dicey, a little bit more difficult. Which teammate does LeBron James have the most career wins with? Right? Which teammate has he won the most games with? I'm gonna leave it at that. Won't give too much hints because I'm confident that you know your stuff. I'm not confident that you're gonna get every single one of these questions correct. Question 7. Who does LeBron James have the most career wins against? So before we were asking about who did he win with the most, so we're talking about his teammates. Now we're talking about which NBA player did LeBron James uh, have the most amount of wins against. That also includes the playoffs. So don't only just think the regular season. Okay, he's in the East Coast for this amount of time, the West Coast. You also got to think about who he matched up against in the NBA playoffs. You don't got to give me the number of games that he beat, that he won against the person. Just tell me which player he has the most wins against. All right. So we got 3 more questions left. Pretty sure a bunch of you probably got half of these wrong. Question 8. Which teammate has LeBron James assisted the most, right? So next, question 9. Who has blocked LeBron James shots the most in his career? There's no way everybody up to question 9 and then get anything wrong. Question 9, you definitely getting it wrong at that point. And lastly, we're gonna finish it off. Give y'all something a little easy, a little light, especially if you know you're an NBA historian. It's crazy to say NBA historian because I'll give you a hint. This did happen a while ago, right? It kind of ages me all the time because I lived through it. We'll say give you that. Which year did the infamous decision, right? LeBron James decision occur? Which year? You don't gotta give me the date, just which year. So, you know, comment if you got a 10 out of 10. You didn't get a 10 out of 10. It is what it is, right? I mess around first time around, wouldn't get a 10 out of 10, so I completely understand. So, let's go through the answers, right? So for question one, how many consecutive NBA Finals appearances has LeBron James made? You all should have got that correct. 8, right? We heard it too many times on ESPN and the media. They use that stat all the time. All the way from 2011 to 2018, LeBron James made the NBA Finals, right? Straight Miami Heat, straight second stint in Cleveland, NBA Finals every single time, right? Next one. How many times has LeBron James and Kevin Durant matched up in the NBA playoffs, including this season? You should have gotten 4 times, right? 2012 NBA Finals, OKC versus Miami. 2017 NBA Finals, 2018. You know, that was the Cavs Warriors series, infamous J.R. Smith 2018. You know, they say LeBron was going to win the series because he dropped 50. No, he wasn't. But with that being said, those are the first 3 times in the NBA Finals. And now is the 4th time, 2026, first round, Houston Rockets, Lakers. You know, Lakers. We got Lakers that series. Yeah, 100%, right? Um, Question 3. Which NBA team has eliminated LeBron James the most in the NBA playoffs? So which team has eliminated him the most? It would be the Golden State Warriors. They eliminated him 3 times. Once in 2015, once in 2017, and once in 2018, all in the NBA Finals, right? Other teams have eliminated him, just not as many times. Question 4. Who played the most playoff games against LeBron James? Oh, who played the most playoff games against LeBron James? I'm going to be honest. It was a few people that was close up there, especially depending on like whatever you was thinking about, right? But the one constant should have got Andre Iguodala, right? Andre Iguodala, he's played 31 playoff games against LeBron James to this date. I believe it was like a close second or third with Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. A lot of Boston Celtics battles with the Cleveland Cavaliers and even the Miami Heat matchups. But Iguodala got the most with 31, so we go forward with Iggy. Question 5: which NBA franchise does LeBron James have the most playoff series wins against? Right. So now we're not just talking about who did he play the most, but like which team did he have the most series wins against? You should have gotten the Indiana Pacers. You know, them Paul George Pacers, and then the Victor Oladipo Cavs. Right. So what was it, 2012 through 2014? It was like 3 straight seasons. The Pacers and the Miami Heat were like a matchup going on, rivalry. Then you got 2017. I think that was Paul George's last year with the Indiana Pacers. My memory served me correctly. And then 2018, you know, they say that was like the best LeBron you've seen. In my opinion, no, it's not. The Heat LeBron is the best LeBron we've ever seen. It's not the time to make that argument, but neither here nor there. Those are the 5 times he played against. He beat the. Which teammate does LeBron James have the most career wins against, playoffs included? We're gonna go with Zydrunas Ilgauskas, right? So we're going with Big Zeke, right? He has 402 career wins with him. That's playoffs included. Remember, those Cavs before LeBron initially left had a lot of good records. Who does LeBron James have the most career wins against? That was question 7. Should have gotten playoffs included. You should have gotten Al Horford. Al Horford with 52, right? So he's beaten Al Horford the most out of any player in his career. Which teammate has LeBron James assisted the most? Should have gotten Ilgauskas again. About what is it, 887 assists. AD was surprisingly close. He had like 727 assists. But when you really think about it, he did play with AD for a while. I forget, LeBron James has been in Los Angeles for a long time. Longer than he has been in Miami and even that second stint in Cleveland. It's actually kind of surprising. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, pretty surprising. And who has blocked LeBron James shot attempts in their NBA career, right? Well, in the most in his NBA career, you have to go with Dwight Howard. He got 70 blocks on LeBron James specifically. And to wrap it up, which year, everybody should have got this one, right? Which year did the infamous decision occur? The summer of 2010. That ages me because, dang, that was 16 years ago. I'm old, and I completely understand why these kids call me Unc. And I'm like, what? Like, 29 is not even old. Yes, it is. The LeBron James decision happened over a decade and a half ago. I'll say a decade and a half. That's crazy. And that happened more than that ago. You are up. So that was NBA trivia for today. Stay tuned for the next one.